Johnson, and I'm the mother of MJ.
What do y'all? It's your boy MJ the Poet.
Always loved music ever since I was a little kid. The enjoyments of frequencies and how therapeutic they were. I don't know how old I was when I first began, but we can ask the two people that was with me every step of the way.
He was a pretty busy little boy. He was always interested in everything. He had to know about everything. Everything excited him. Um, that was almost immediately, I noticed. 3 and 4.
Probably as soon as he could talk or form sentences or imitate music that my mom played, or really what he would do was make it his own song.
I believe everybody has a raw talent hidden within. I believe mine was revealed in the form of music, art, and poetry. I took that idea and turned it into a series of albums.
So RawTalent is pretty much just a series of music that just explains what I'm going through in my life, what I see on a daily basis, and what I'm going through. What inspired RawTalent is just, what's the word I'm looking for? Not a lot of stress, just raw talent. Some people practice to get good, some people imitate, but right here I feel like this is just raw talent. It's just as raw can be, just for the streets.
That one, from when he was younger, was more mature, more focused, more driven based on, what was going on in the world and in his life.
It's been a journey. It's the best way that I can describe it. Over 5 years, just, things that you see, the things that you witness, the things that you go through, when you put it into a frequency and onto a beat, it's crazy how it comes out, so.
Specifically, I just remember him talking about it and me waiting on the songs to come. My daughter would hear them before I would hear them, so I'd be kind of jealous.
I am Nakia. I'm also known as Twin, Big Sis, or Little Big Sis. Never admit that I'm his big sister, but that's what I am. Normally, he'll just send me a song, and he'll tell me to listen to it, and then he'll blow me up, and he'll say, what did you think about the song? We'll converse about it. Like, Twin, what you think of this song? And he'll kind of tell me, like, how he made, I just made that last night.
Composing a song has always been fun to me. The idea of taking an experience, a thought, an expression, and turning it into a song that many people can relate to. And once the product is finished, that's my favorite part.
My favorite part is finishing the product, seeing people enjoy it, just the people that you meet on the way and the knowledge that you obtain. So many knowledgeable people in the industry and in the field, and just being able to, get under some people's wings was a really good feeling. It gave me a lot of knowledge to help other people. With RawTalent Part 1, I just remember, just starting my family. I was just entering college, doing creative writing over at the community college here. I was still with my baby mama at the time, and it's kind of when I was trying to figure out the direction I wanted to go with the music. I just remember from there dropping RawTalent Part 1, and that was a great experience. I remember I went to a guy's studio who one of my good friends connected me up to, Ross. He connected me up with a good guy, and he produced that whole album. So I appreciate him for all of that. It was just a great experience all around. I just remember everything being about motivation. My favorite song off that one, I believe, will be Pray For Me. It's a song that's on there. It's just, everybody always say they wish you well, that they wish you luck, that, they hope you do well. I'm just like, just pray for me, because the man upstairs got a plan. And the inspiration just came off of life, just had a daughter, doing it for her, doing it for my family, for all the people that's involved, and, trying to make sure that we have a bigger and better life. whether it starts from performing at a college or, you know, in a coliseum, it doesn't matter, you know.
What it do, America? We're just behind the scenes right now. We're just enjoying the view. About to go over here and perform, you know, something big. Making history down here at CSM. Shout out to all my people that was involved with it once again. You know, go out here and kill it, man. I hope that you enjoy it.
Yeah, that was a great experience. Having my daughter barely, you know, 6 months and out there performing some stuff, that was really cool.
Do you remember when your dad performed at the school?
Yeah, he showed me a video,
Yeah.
and he was in college.
Super excited. I was kind of a little nervous because I had never seen him on stage before, but he actually did pretty good. He had a little dance moves and everything, so I really enjoyed it. The crowd was into it. It was pretty cool.
Being able to perform a couple songs in the community, it's always great, you know. Yeah.
Burner on my side, so murder the only option, nigga. Nina is my baby, scooped her up like it's adoption, nigga. Put it to your face, I bet it make you vomit, nigga. Better give me space or I'm about to blast this comment, nigga. Attitude problems, so you better watch your comments, nigga.
Then comes RawTalent Part 2. It was a real kind of emotional time.
RawTalent Part 2 was a crazy time.
God, the growth, like, it's just so emotional, the songs. They hit home for me as well, so.
Cure all my pain. Yeah, tell me why I'm feeling this way. I just been thinking what you believe in just cannot be the way. I just been stressing about these lessons that I learn every day. I look at my daughter, try harder to put a smile on her face. I'm just reflecting on my life.
I remember that he poured it out in his music, so he made a lot of slappers on that one. I really like that album.
He was in a custody battle with his child's mother, and you can tell it's reflective of some of the emotions that came out on that song.
You know, me and my BM, we were falling apart. You know, had my daughter, trying to figure all that shit out, the legalities of, you know, my family separate, all of that was real influence into that album.
I think the most personal favorite song that speaks to me on that one is All By Myself. We would listen to that on our way to court.
Did it by myself. Self-made, nigga. Get my cake made, nigga.
We weren't seeing eye to eye, so, you know, obviously in times like that you gotta you know, take a different approach in life. So, you know, kudos to, you know, the route everybody takes.
When it's 3 strikes, you're out, and my baby number 4, and you already know, don't give money to these hoes.
Yeah, I'll never forget.
He had told me about an incident where him and Sanaya had went to the park, and he met this guy. The girls were playing, or their kids were playing together, and it just turned out that guy was into music like him. And
I was at the park with my daughter, you know, just clearing my mind, you know, let my daughter run around, get some energy. And there's a guy standing there. He was
Kory Thomas, Untitled Sounds, DFP. Met him at the park. His daughter, my son, and my daughter. Just met him at the park.
Just remember, you know, I was like, oh shit, you know, so what are the odds? You know, you got 2 fathers out here with their kids and whatnot. So
He's talking on the phone. I'm, you know, with the kids. We start talking. Next thing you know,
led to a conversation. You know, he asked if
hey, let me check out your music. Hey, check this out. Oh, Spotify, boom. Let me go and follow you real quick. I've been locked in since.
he asked if had a, you know, where my music was and everything. I told him I did music. He said he had a production company. So obviously that struck a conversation in itself. And ever since then it's been history.
as far as I know to this day, that they still are in contact with one another.
Appreciate him for everything that he's done, supporting me, having faith in me, and helping me try to reach my goals. So I really appreciate him for that. You know, he took me to kind of where I produced majority of the album for RawTalent. Actually, RawTalent Part 2 for 90% of it was produced in a studio that he connected me with called No Big Deal.
Just like chain, never seen nothing like that. Never seen heights like that. But like
Dewey was doing his thing, you know, while he was out here. So shout out to him.
She ain't never seen nothing like that. We be riding as soon as we pull up. I'm leaving her jaw stuck. She ain't never saw nothing like that. We be thugging, we be fucking. It ain't nothing how we love it. She ain't never seen nothing like that. Why you smell like that? Is that Chanel like that? People look at you, why they all stare like that?
We was in there late nights, you know, same thing. I'd go in there, crunch out a bunch of songs, and we figure it all out.
Man. Fucking, I can't even say a challenge, man. Like, I would say
it was a great experience, you know, great experience. Nothing that I can remember that made it difficult. It was just besides what I was going through behind the music, but that creates the music, so you know. Sandman, I believe I met him at.
Sandman, I represent Sandbox Media Group, Untitled Sounds, producer, engineer, in the studio. Yeah, I met you at somebody else's studio, Dewey's studio.
Yep.
That was the first time I think I met you, was at Dewey's studio.
Yeah, No Big Deal. Yep. DJ the Kid.
Yep, DJ the Kid.
I believe I met him at Dewey's studio as well. Real cool guy, really knowledgeable about mixing.
She said she wanna slide. 9:45. Hey, hit me at 9:45. Hey man, PM or the AM. Possess manipulator. She believe me when I say it. And I ain't even.
It was an honor for me to be able to bless his ears, so I just made sure that I never wasted his time, and ever since then it's been history. I always try to give him a whole bunch of music, and then I always say to him, I text him and be like, hey bro, you got a lot of work to do.
He's an asshole. He's lazy.
You know, it's easy for me to go in there and crunch out a bunch of songs, but for him to mix it and put it all and make it what it is, and the whole process, you know, gotta give him a thumbs up, so I appreciate him.
Nah, he's actually probably one of the most enjoyable people to actually work with.
Like, exciting, where it's like, it's challenging to like, damn, there's motherfuckers that record this fast.
That they're surprised at his depth, and you know that he's not one-dimensional, and
He's more talented than he probably realizes.
He's very talented. He's a hard worker, probably one of the hardest working artists I think I've ever seen in my life.
There's motherfuckers that have this much fucking energy, and I don't know. It's like,
he excites me to work. When I get in the studio with him, I know we're about to do something amazing.
It's excitement, and I don't know, man. Yeah, the excitement and just the
Fun. It's always energy. It's always laughter.
you gotta get shit done, and shit gets done. Like, 4 hour, 3 hour, 10 hour studio session. Well, shit, we got 4 hours. Oh, but
that his sound is not consistently the same, that he tries different beats, but he's true to himself when he does his music, so.
And I'm a fan. I'm a fan of just being able to be here to work with him, and it's a pleasure to be able to work with a man like that works that hard. So I appreciate that, man, and kudos to you, brother. You deserve it.
When I used to get to engineer for him, he taught me how to do that, so I was like a good bonding thing. I kind of seen his process a little bit. He taught me how to basically just stop and cut stuff for him so he didn't have to do it. That was my most memorable moments with him because I was there watching him work and go through the process and actually getting the help. So
Work hard and you'll get the best work. You got this.
Then comes RawTalent Part 3. I could say another time in my life where, obstacles after obstacles, but, they shape who you become. So, all it did is it just came into music. Going through, court cases and
relationships and trust with people and um, you know government and just the system in itself.
custody battles left and right. So a lot of that, it was an emotional album. That was RawTalent Part 3. Dropped that 2020. So I thought that was time for the situation and everything that was going on. My favorite part is just like I say, releasing it.
He made that album really fast. It was all from the heart.
I did a lot of it myself. I self-produced that one. Kind of went into a small little depression where I isolated myself musically. So I just, you know, went inside the hut and just, do what I do best. And compose a bunch of artwork. Favorite song off of that one would be "The Struggle," because I just remember that just being real life. Just me and my mom's having a conversation about, you know, the cost of medical to be healthy, and I just remember being like, "Damn, it's crazy." Oppression. I remember what I was going through and everything. It's just like oppression. I remember all the things that will lead up to it. So that song right there really spoke in volume for that.
I can't talk to my brother every day because of his mistake. The Fed sent them upstate. Wait, I can't talk to my nigga Chucky. Get to say that I'ma beat him in that 21. Won't never get to play. Rest in peace, youngin'. I'ma lie and say it's nothing. And go pull up a foe and then chop up this onion. Baby mama drama, that shit's a marathon. I just wanna love my daughter. I don't care where she on. Trying to break me, she break the home. Trying to get custody and don't see nothing wrong. But I'm still here, bitch, that's 50-50. Now I'm a ball, now that you're not with me.
I will say, I believe the song is called RawTalent. That would be one of my favorites.
Probably The Man in the Mirror. You think about that song and you think about how many people have done that song. He definitely made it his own. He killed it.
RawTalent Part 3. I remember today, we were just listening to a song in the car.
Favorite part are my skits, because my skits in there, it's like my heart and my brain are always in a battle. So I thought that those two little skits went neck and neck into kind of, what was going on and how I feel like, my mind works. So
Every trial and tribulation that I face, nothing could slow the pace of what I love doing most. Evolving is evolution, and RT4 is my conclusion. In my mind, I felt like this was way more than music.
then you got RawTalent Part 4, and with that, like I said, that's just here to complete the series. There's a long work in progress for that as well.
From 1 to 4 in anything, and let's say 4 is the closure, that's definitely a solid closure for him because it shows his growth. Like you see from 1, 2, 3, and 4. At 4, he's a man now, and he's accepted life. He knows how to maneuver it. He knows how to adapt to it. He knows how to change to it. I love music. I'm not just a person who only listens to the beat and I'm like, oh, that's a nice song.
He'll sit me down and he thinks that I don't catch some of the metaphors that he uses, but I'm pretty keen. I catch on to some, but he gets real excited when, he says something that's, just, the connection is just, there, like you can't miss it because it's just, put together.
Like I said, that's just here to complete the series. There's a long work in progress for that as well. Shout out to Sandman and Kory again for helping me with all of that. We back at it. Chip. Alright, got you. I put a lot of depth into this, and it's going to complete the series. 4 is my favorite number. You get 4 out of 4, that's one whole. Bring it back in for me.
Tell me what it do. She said I like you. And chasing rep.
Motivate and get some people out of their heads for a second, you know, or into their heads and out of their feelings, so they can get to where they gotta get to, you know. RawTalent Part 4, my favorite song on there would be "Mama We Made It," and that's just because, hey, it's the best way. Song number 1, so check that out.
Mama, We Made It. Yeah, it's a progression because he, like I said, as a little boy, he just always had such ambition, such high dreams and high hopes for himself and his family. So everything that I think that he does to pursue that dream. And I think "Mama, We Made It" is reflective of that, because I think in his heart, I think he feels like he's either there or really close to being there.
Listen to what Simon say. We pack pistols, that missile be at your face. And if you whistle, we'll send you to the pearly gates. See, my issue is I can't deal with the fake. And fuck the DA. Always searching for a case. Mama told me LBJs make me shake my head. I shake it up and break it.
Have you seen him in the studio before?
When I FaceTime him, it's always dark and red.
Alright. I'm starting to do that. I don't know what's going on. Alright, give me 1 second, yeah.
And again, with that, it's just great music.
Wait, yeah, I'm OAK, other side of the Golden Gate. You know we do not listen to what Simon say.
For just long days and nights, just recording music, trying to find beats and trying to put it all together, making sure all the way down to the day before, you know, we were trying to figure out what songs fit, what songs didn't. And it was a process, you know, that I enjoy. But hey, now it's here, so everybody can enjoy it. It's all the same, you know. It don't really change with me, you know. It's all passion, you know, down to the last song. So, you know, with that, we're talking about some real life topics, some real life stuff that's going on. Not to be all in the politics and all that, but just day to day life, you know. Again, this is MJ the Poet. This is how I poet out. And now what's next is, you know, who knows, you know.
I'm always expecting great things from my son, because I think he puts his all into everything he do. If he was to give you a quote from his grandfather, his late grandfather, it would be, "If you're gonna do it right."
Guy upstairs does, so I'm just doing what I know, and that's getting back in the lab. Got, you know, a couple singles that's coming out. Got some projects with DFP, Untitled Sounds. So make sure y'all check that out. You know, we just gonna run the map. That's the whole point, you know, run the map, you know, explore, live, learn, love, support. So again, I appreciate you guys. All my people, way too many names to say, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So all of my people, from the top to the bottom, to the inside and out of my heart, I appreciate y'all. Y'all got 4 of them. Enjoy them. Slap them every day. Mama, we made it. You know, MJ the Poet.
RawTalent.
Mom always told me that it's always up to me. And I think this in reality, rare form.
Said, Mama, yeah, we made it.
Y'all can find me on Instagram, Spotify, Apple Music, Google, whatever your playlist on. Put it in there. YouTube. Go subscribe. 510 Eastside, Oakland. Y'all already know what it do. You know, Sim City, stand up. Origination is where I'm from. Las Vegas, appreciate all the love and support that I get out here too. all around the world. Same for you. Y'all know how it go. Sam J, y'all. RawTalent, y'all.
Said, mama, yeah, we made it. It feels the greatest. We made it to the top and didn't have to Section 8 it, cause I hate it. Filling out those apps was degrading, so I made it to where they need my income updated, and I made it to where you seen both of my graduations, dedication, and all it took was a bit of patience. I bet they hate it. They tried to throw my name below the basement. I uncased it, looked into the mirror, then I faced it. I was anxious, looking at the things that I was facing. I embraced it. Life's a marathon, just be careful with your pacing. They say play your cards, I'm searching for queen and aces. I'm trying to live large, in this dream I can't replace it. They say that things get hard, and I know it's how you make it. So catch me in the stars, I be riding in my spaceship, smoking weed cigars. It's bizarre how I face it, cause it's a celebration, cause mama, yeah, we made it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Said mama, yeah, we made it. Yeah, 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 yeah. It couldn't get any greater, no. Yeah, 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 yeah. Said mama, yeah, we made it. Yeah, 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 yeah. To the top, and we didn't have to Section 8 it.
Sanaya J. Johnson.
And what is one of your favorite songs from your dad?
I Pray.
Last night, prayed on a falling star, that you never have a broken heart. Though the world is cold, just remember who you are. And I pray that you never have a rainy day. And no matter what people say, even when it hurts, it'll be okay.
Wishing to every star in the night sky, pray you never have a broken heart in my lifetime.
Do
Negativity.
you like music?
Yeah.
You do? What's one of your favorite songs?
I sung
Mm-hmm.
Pirates Undersea.
You wrote that song? Okay, so your dad's gonna produce that one for you? Yeah. Do you like doing music yourself?
Yeah.
What's your favorite part?
Singing it.
You like singing it?
Then like to let it out and let it in.
What do you like most about your dad's music?
When me and my dad always make songs together.
She has her own collection of songs.
Sometimes we just rap. Thank you for helping me. I'm a big girl in this big world. I want to tell you that I love you. I see the sunshine and you're my bright star.
Has multiple favorites that, I hear her, not only her, but his nephew Isaiah. They're always singing the songs. We're riding along and they'll say, put on that song, or put on Uncle's song, that one song, so I'll play it for him.
Don't say no coke, no eyes. You know it get me feeling
Ain't no limit.
So one more time, tell us your name.
Sanaya J. Johnson.
How old are you?
6. From Oakland, California. MJ the Poet.
Yeah, yeah. You ain't even gotta say when. Yeah, yeah. Can I get a fucking amen?
MJ.